यहाँ पे मेरे पास कुछ क्वेश्चन हैं कंप्यूटर नेटवर्क के जो आपके NIC के साइंटिस्ट बी के एग्जाम में पूछे गए हैं. दैट क्वेश्चन ऑलरेडी आस्क्ड इन दी NIC एग्जाम, ओके, फॉर द साइंटिस्ट बी पोस्ट. ओके, so we will discuss here computer network questions one by one. Okay, means which types of question they can ask you again for the NIC exam. So हम यहाँ पे one by one करके क्वेश्चन को डिस्कस करने जा रहे हैं. ओके, सो जो पहला क्वेश्चन है मेरे पास, द वेरी फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन इज व्हाट इट इज आस्किंग फ्रॉम यू. IP address can be used in WAN, means which is here public IP address. What types of address we can use in WAN? We can use what? Public IP address. Okay, we can use what? Public IP address. We cannot able to use here what? Private IP addresses also. Okay, so which types of IP address we can use here? Question is asking you. So if we will go through the options by option, then we can we are able to pick which option is correct here. यहाँ पे कौन सा ऑप्शन आपका सही है. सो बड़ी आसानी से हमें पता चल जाएगा. सो अगर हम पहले ऑप्शन की बात करें, पहले ऑप्शन में क्या है, फर्स्ट ऑक्टेट की वैल्यू कितनी है? व्हाट इज द वैल्यू ऑफ द फर्स्ट ऑक्टेट इज व्हाट? 256. क्या है पहले ऑक्टेट की वैल्यू? 256 है. सो कैन एनी ऑक्टेट इन IP एड्रेस कैन टेक व्हाट? 256 value, because the maximum octet value is what? 255. When we will put all 8-bit what 1, then it will give you what? 255. ये आपको कितना देगा? 255. 255 देगा. So can a octet in IP address take the value of 256? No, बिल्कुल रॉन्ग ऑप्शन है. इस तरीके से आप पता कर सकते हो. So IP एड्रेस में कोई भी ऑक्टेट 255 से ज़्यादा वैल्यू नहीं रख सकता है. एनी ऑक्टेट इन द IP एड्रेस कैन नॉट टेक द वैल्यू मोर देन फ्रॉम 255. वेरी सिंपल. सो दिस इज ए रॉन्ग. ऑप्शन ए इज नॉट वी कैन यूज इन द बैन. ओके, ऑप्शन बी पे आते हैं. लेट्स चेक द ऑप्शन बी. 172.16.0.10. सो अगर आपको पता हो, इफ यू नो, this is the range of the private IP address. This is the range of the private IP address. Very simple. So I am going to tell you the range of the private IP addresses. So like this types of question they can ask. Private IP addresses we cannot use in the BAN. Okay, private IP addresses we can use in LAN, local area network. So what private IP addresses, what about the range of the private IP addresses? So the very first range is what? 10.0.0.02, 10.255.255.255. This is the first range. And second range which we can use is what? 172.16.0.02, 172.31.255.255. And third range is also as an private IP addresses. What is this? 192.168.0.02, 192.168.255.255. Understand? So the range, the IP address which is coming in between these range, जो इन रेंज के बीच में आएगा, उसको हम लोग WAN में यूज नहीं कर सकते हैं. So this is a what? This is a private IP address. Okay, so we are not able to use that IP address in the WAN. हम इसको WAN में यूज नहीं करेंगे, वाइड एरिया नेटवर्क में यूज नहीं करेंगे. Come on the options. Come on. Let's left the option C. Come on option D. Okay. Option D is what? It is again in option D. The second octet also contain the value more than 255. So this is completely wrong statement. This is completely wrong option. Okay. So you can easily eliminate this. So which option is only left is there? Only हमारे पास कौन सा ऑप्शन बचा? हमारे पास ऑप्शन सी बचा हुआ है. कौन सा ऑप्शन बचा हुआ है? ऑप्शन सी बचा हुआ है. So which option is correct? Option C is correct here. So like these types of question they can ask you the NIC scientist B post. Okay. So they will ask you the very basic question. I am telling you again and again, they will ask you the very basic question because they have the limited time, and in the limited time they have more questions. Okay, that paper is not a gate paper. They will ask you very difficult question. They will ask you very simple questions. So this is the very first question. हम दूसरे क्वेश्चन की तरफ चलते हैं और दूसरे क्वेश्चन की बात करते हैं हम लोग कि दूसरा क्वेश्चन हमारा क्या पूछ रहा है हमसे. what it is asking you and what is given in the question. So this is also a previous year question of the NIC. So let's see. Time to live TTL field in the IP datagram is used. In the IP datagram is used. So first I want to discuss with you the frame format of IP protocol. So in the frame format of IP protocol, we have a field. We have a field what? We have a TTL field, time to live field, and it is a 8-bit long field. और ये कितने bit की long field होती है? 8-bit long field. It is present in the IP protocol frame format. Okay, in IP protocol IPv4 frame format. So what is the working of TTL? So we put the hop counts value. We put the hop counts value in the header of every packet. Okay, and that is what, that is called what? TTL value, time to live value. Suppose in the packet we have wrong destination address. Okay, so router is not able to deliver that packet correctly to the correct destination. Okay, so what it will form? It will form a loop in the network. That packet in which we have wrong destination address, that packet will form a loop in the network. So whenever that packet pass out through a router, जब भी किसी router से pass होगा उस network में, then it will decrement its hop counts value 1. Then it will decrement its hop count value 1, that is nothing but what? TTL value, that is hop counts value that is assigned to the TTL. Okay, so when the hop counts value will become 0, जब वो 0 हो जाएगी, then what? Then ICMP, internet control message protocol, will come into picture, and it will generate what? Error notification, and send back that error notification to the sender. Means your packet is not able to deliver due to some wrong destination address or some other problems, so please correct it. Okay, so what the value of why we use TTL in the IP datagram? Very simple. I hope you understand. आपको समझ आ गया होगा. TTL is used to prevent the packet. TTL is used to prevent the packet from the looping. Because when hop counts value will become what? 0, then packet will out from the loop. Okay, so this is all about this is the working of TTL, time to live field. This is the working of TTL, time to live field. Okay, so let's check the option by option. Which option is correct here? To optimize throughput? No, this is a wrong option. As I told you, it is used to prevent the packet from the looping, from the infinite looping. Okay, option B, to prevent packet looping. Yes, option B is correct. That's why we use the TTL field in the IP datagram. Okay, third one is what? To reduce delays? No. Fourth one, option D, is saying you what? To prioritize packets? No. So which option is correct here? What why we use TTL field in IP datagram? To prevent the packet from the looping. So option B is correct here. Which option is correct here? Option B is correct here. So like these types of simple concept means you need to have the basic knowledge. आपको basic knowledge subject की होनी चाहिए, और वो जब आप पढ़ोगे तभी आएगी. ठीक है, so हम अपने तीसरे क्वेश्चन पे मूव करते हैं. This is the question number 3rd. This is a good question also. Okay, so let's see ये क्वेश्चन नंबर 3rd आपसे क्या कह रहा है, and what it is asking from you, what it is saying from you and what it is asking from you. Okay, इसको समझते हैं कि ये क्या कहना चाह रहा है. ठीक है, if the number of networks and number of hosts in class B are 2 की power m, 2 की power n minus 2 respectively, then the relation between m and is, then the relation between m and is, it is given the options A, B, C and D. Okay, so इसको समझने के लिए हमें क्लास बी की सारी चीज़ें रिकॉल करनी होंगी. ओके, वी नीड टू रिकॉल ऑल द कॉन्सेप्ट्स रिलेटेड टू द क्लास बी. सो इन क्लास बी, हाउ मेनी नंबर ऑफ net IDs is there? 2 की power 14. How many number of net IDs is there in class B? What is the format of the class B? 2 bits is reserved, 1 and 0. Okay, and the remaining 14 bit bits we have for what? Net ID. Okay, and the remaining 16 bits we have for the host ID. We have for the host ID. Okay, so this is all about the class B. Okay, this is our, and total address how many bits long? 32 bits long. IP address, in IP address we have how many octet? We have 4 octet. Okay, and based on the first octet we decide हम लोग डिसाइड करते हैं कि द गिवन IP एड्रेस बिलोंग्स टू आइदर क्लास ए, क्लास बी, क्लास सी एंड क्लास डी. किस क्लास से बिलोंग कर रहा है वो पहले ऑक्टेट के बेसिस पर डिफाइन करते हैं हम लोग. ठीक है. If the number of networks and number of hosts in class B are this, so how many number of networks is possible? 2 की power 14. Okay, so net ID is what? 2 की number of networks is what? 2 की power 14. Number of networks is what? 2 की power 14, and here is given what? Already given is what? 2 की power m. So when you will put this 2 की power m equal to 2 की power 14, then you will get m equal to what? 14 from here. You can get what? M equal to 14 from here. Understand? Very simple question. Okay. And number of hosts is कितने हैं इसमें? 2 की power n minus 2. और in class B how many number of hosts is possible? Number of hosts equal to in class B is how much? 2 की power 16 minus 2. Okay, and that is also given as 2 की power n minus 2. So 2 की power n minus 2 equal to what? 2 की power 16 minus 2. Okay, so what we can get n from here? N equal to what? 16. N equal to what? 16. We are हम लोग यहाँ से क्या ले सकते हैं? We can get here what? We can get n equal to 16 from here. So we have the values of m and n. We have the values of m and n. So put these m and n value here in the relation. So I am going to put 14 into 3. 14 into 3 equal to what? 16 into 2. So 16 to the how much? 32. Okay, 16 to the how much? 32. And 14 3 the how much? 14 3 the how much? 42. 14 3 the how much? 42. Okay, so these two values are equal? No, this is not equal. So that's why this option is not correct. Option A is not correct here. Okay, so यहाँ पे put करके देखते हैं 7m equal to 8n में. So 7 into what? 7 into 14. 7 into 14 equal to what? 8 into 16. So 7 into 14 is what? 8 2 98. And 16 into 8 is what? 8 4 128. So these are not equal again. So this relationship is also not holds by the given information. ये relation भी नहीं hold करेगा. ठीक है. So अब हम लोग option C पे आते हैं. So 8m means is what? 14 into 8 equal to 16 into 7. So 14 into 8 is how much? 2 3 1 1 2, and 16 into 7 is how much? 2 4, and 7 1 just 7 and 4 1 1 2. So both are equal. 112 and 112. So this relationship holds. Option C is correct here. Option C is correct here. So by default this is also not equal. So when you will put what 14 into 2 equal to what? 16 into 3. So 28 not equal to what? 48. Okay. So this is also not a good not a correct relationship between number of networks and number of hosts in class B. Okay. So which option is correct here? Option C is correct here. So now the concept is same, but they ask the question in different way. Concept बिल्कुल सेम था, लेकिन उन्होंने क्वेश्चन को दूसरे तरीके से पूछ लिया. So like this they can ask you the question. Very simple question it again. Okay, so these are the questions that belongs to the computer network. Okay, which they can ask you. So this is all about the question number 3rd. अब हम क्वेश्चन नंबर 4th की तरफ बढ़ते हैं. क्वेश्चन नंबर 4th की तरफ बढ़ने से पहले मैं आपको फिर से कहूँगा कि आप बेसिक स्ट्रॉन्ग करिए अपने सब्जेक्ट का. ओके, दे विल आस्क यू ओनली द बेसिक क्वेश्चन, दे विल नॉट आस्क यू द बिग न्यूमेरिकल क्वेश्चन. बड़े बड़े न्यूमेरिकल क्वेश्चन नहीं पूछेंगे वो आपसे, बिकॉज उनके पास टाइम लिमिट है. मैं बार बार कह रहा हूँ, उनके पास टाइम लिमिट है. दे विल आस्क यू वेरी सिंपल एंड बेसिक लॉजिकल क्वेश्चंस, and you are able to solve that logical questions if you have the basic knowledge of the subject. So हम लोग क्वेश्चन नंबर 4 की तरफ जाते हैं. सो क्वेश्चन नंबर 4 भी एक अच्छा क्वेश्चन है, और ये आपसे क्या कह रहा है, व्हाट इट इज सेइंग यू, दिस इज आल्सो ए गुड क्वेश्चन. हियर मैसेज बिट्स इज गिवन, हियर मैसेज बिट्स इज गिवन, एंड इट इज आस्किंग यू व्हाट द CRC bits, it is asking you what the CRC bits for this given masses using the divisible polynomial. This is a divisible polynomial. So first we need to do what, first we need to find out the number of bits in the divisible polynomial. Okay, so how we can find out the number of bits in the divisible polynomial? We have the very simple approach for that. So divisor polynomial equal to what, x5 plus x4 plus x square plus 1. Okay, so what we can get from here, 1 into x की power 5 plus 1 into, we need to represent it into binary, 1 x की power 4 plus 0. Here x की cube is not present here, this polynomial is not present here, so put 0 here, plus 1 into x square plus 0 is all, x is not also present there, 0 into x, and plus is what, plus 1 into x naught. So what we are getting here, 1 1 0 1 0 1 1 1 0 1 0 1. How many bits is there, total number of bits is there, n equal to what is there, okay, 6. So how many bits we need, how many 0 we need to add in this masses first, and need to divide with the given divisor polynomial. So we will get what, CRC bits, the remainder at the last, whatever we will get, the remainder at the last, whatever we will get, that bits are called what is CRC bits. Okay, so this is all about this. So how many 0 we need to add here? So I am going to rub this one. Okay, I am going to rub this one. Okay, so I am going to find out, I am going to divide here. Okay, so what is this, 1 1 0 1 0 1, and how many 0 we need to add in the masses, 5, because 6 bit is long, and how many bits we need to add there, 5 bits, and minus 1 bits we need to add in the masses. Okay, so 1 0 1 0 0 0 1 1 0 1 1 2 3 4 5. Understand how many bits we need to add there, 5 bits. So first one is what here, first one is what, 1 is there, so we will divide it one time. So 1 1 0 1 0 1. Okay, so we need to do what, we need to do XOR operation. So simply 1 0 1 1 1 and 0. So we will discard this, इसको हम लोग discard कर देते हैं, and need to copy the next bit, 1 is there. Okay, copy 1 is there. So here is what, 1, so divide it what, one time. So what, 1 1 0 1 0 1 1 1 0 1 1 1 1 1 0 and 1 1 0, इसको again discard कर देंगे. So we need to copy this bit here, 1 again. Here is what, 0, divide it 0 times. So when you will divide it 0 times, you will get what, 1 0 1 1 1 0, discard it again. Okay, need to copy the next bit here, 0. Here is 1, divide it 1 times. So when you will do practice one time, 0 1 0 1. So what, 1 1 1 1 0 0 1 1 0, discard it and copy the next bit here. This one is here. Here is what, 0, divide it by 0 times. So what you will get here, 1 1 1 1 1 and 0, discard it again. Okay, so copy the next bit here, this 0. So what is here, this is 1, divide it 1 times. 1 1 0 1 0 1. So 1 1 0 1 0 0, discard it. Okay, copy the next bit here. So what is here is what, 1 what is here is 1, sorry 0, so divide it 0 times, 0 0 0 0 0 0, so what we will get 0 1 1 0 1 0, so discard it again, okay, and copy the next bit here, and copy the next bit here. So what will come here is what, 0, so I am going to calculate it here, okay. So what we are getting here, 1 0 1 1 0 0, so here is what, 1, so we will divide it what, 1 time, so what we will write here, 1 1, okay, 0 1 0 1, so what we will get here, what we will get here, 1 0 0 1 1 and 0, okay, and copy the next bit, this bit here, copy this bit here, okay, so discard it and need to copy this bit here, okay, copy, and what is here, we have what, 1 divided by 1 times, so 1 1 0 1 0 1, what we are getting, 1 1, okay, 1 0 0 0, so discard it, okay, discard it, so need to copy which bit here, need to copy this 0 bit here again, so here is what, 0, so divide it what, 0 times, so here we are getting what, 0 1 1 1 0 and 0, need to discard this bit again, and the remaining bits are is what, CRC bits, and the remaining bits is what, CRC bits, very simple. So here which option is correct, which option is matching from the CRC bits, here in option A given what, 0 1 0 0 1 0, no, 0 1 1 is there, so wrong, 1 0, no, CRC bits starting from 0, so this is wrong. Which option is correct here, CRC bits matching from the option C, 0 1 1 1 0, yes, this option, this CRC bits matching from the option C, that is why option C is correct here, and option D is also wrong. So CRC bits is what, 0 triple time 1 and 0, so which option is correct here, option C is correct here. So like this, when you will practice this question once, then your speed will fast. So go through this and try to find out which option is correct here. So like this इस type का question भी वो आपको CRC polynomial cyclic redundancy code से पूछ सकते हैं, ठीक है. So this is also a good question. So हम अपने next question की तरफ बढ़ते हैं. This is a question number 5. This is the question number 5. So हम लोग question को पढ़ेंगे. Let's start to read the question and we need to identify which option is correct. We need to identify which option is correct here. Okay. So let's see which option is correct here. Okay. So transport layer protocol is used to support electronic mail. Transport layer protocol is used to support electronic mail. So as we know that what SMTP, simple mail transfer protocol, simple mail transfer protocol is used to send the electronic mail, but this protocol is a application layer protocol. This protocol is a application layer protocol, means this protocol is not a transport layer protocol. So very basic question. Okay, so it is asking you what the transport layer protocol is used to support electronic mail. So the protocol which belongs to the transport layer is used to what? Is used to support electronic mail here. Okay, so SNMP, no, this is also a what? Application layer protocol, and also not used to send the what? Electronic mail or support the electronic mail. IP protocol belongs to network layer. Okay, IP protocol is belongs to network layer. So this is also not true. SMTP, yes, it is used to send the electronic mail, but it is not a transport layer protocol. It is what? It is a application layer protocol. So by default, which option is remaining? Option D is remaining. Option D is remaining. So TCP is a transport layer protocol. TCP is a transport layer protocol, and it is also used to support the electronic mail. The TCP is a transport layer protocol and used to support the electronic mail. Okay, so that's why option D is correct here. This is a straightforward question from the protocols. Okay. So now I have it question number 6. Question number 6. Okay. So let's see what question number 6 is saying. Okay. It is also a good question. It is also a what? Good question. Let's see what it is saying. identify the subnet mask for the given direct broadcast address of subnet is subnet is given to you, subnet is given to you, and it want to ask you, ये आपसे पूछना क्या चाहता है, what is the subnet mask, okay, for the given directed subnet mask, it is asking you what subnet mask, आपसे क्या पूछ रहा है, ये subnet mask पूछ रहा है. So to calculate the subnet mask, first we need to take this directed broadcast address and represent it into binary if you want. If you don't want to represent it into binary, then it belongs to where? It belongs to class C, means here 24 bits. Here what? 24 bit is reserved for the net ID, and this last 8 bit in class C 21 bits, means whole 24 bits are reserved for the net ID, where we have 2 to the power 21 number of networks, mean 21 net bits is there, and remaining 8 bit belongs to host ID. So take that one and represent 201.201. So directly we can eliminate the option. ओके हम लोग डायरेक्टली भी इसमें ऑप्शन को एलिमिनेट कर सकते हैं. कैसे एलिमिनेट कर सकते हैं? क्योंकि हमें पता है ये जो आपका आईपी एड्रेस है, बिकॉज वी नो दैट द गिवन आईपी एड्रेस बिलोंग्स टू दी क्लास सी आईपी एड्रेस. सो बाय डिफॉल्ट द सबनेट मास्क ऑफ क्लास सी इज व्हाट? बाय डिफॉल्ट जो हमें पता है वो सबनेट मास्क क्या होता है इसका, क्लास सी का 255.255.255.0. So directly we can, first we need to eliminate the option, so this cannot be the subnet mask for this IP address, because here is what 255.255.192.192, but the subnet mask that belongs to the class C is what 255.255.255. So this is directly you can eliminate from here. This is not a subnet mask for class this IP address, okay. And here is what in option D you can directly see, here is given what third octet is what .257, means the octet in the IP address can take the value up to 255, cannot take the value more than 255. So the third octet taken how much? 257. So directly you can eliminate this. So which two option, जो दो ऑप्शन बचे हैं आपको उन्हीं को चेक करना है. So to check the both the options, okay, first we need to take what this 15.16.31, represent 31 into binary, so 0 0 0 and 5 times 1 and 5 times what 1. So as we know that in the directed broadcast address, we need to put all the host bit what 1, all the host bit is what 1, okay. So these are the host bit, host ID, you can say that this is the first case, this is the first case. Here you need to make the case, this is the case first. In case second what you can do, you can take what, you can take 4 host ID, these are the host ID part, this is the case second. And in third case what you can take like this, 3 host ID, 3 host ID bit, this is a host ID part, and similar to this here how many net ID part, net ID part is how much, 24 and 3 how much, 27, and here it will become what 28, and here it will become what 29. Similar to this you can also take what 30 network ID here and 2 host ID is there, host ID part 2, 31 and 1 host ID part you can take here. So similar to this you can take here. The possible combinations is what, 201.15.16, okay, dot 31/27/28/29/30/31, okay, /31 like this, okay. So to calculate the subnet mask, so if according to first case what is the subnet mask for this network, so you will need to put what 3 ones here, you need to put what 31 here, and host the ID what, and the remaining host you need to put all the network bit or net ID part 1. Okay, so when you will put this 1, so this bit 1, then it will give given you what, all the net IDs part need to be put 1, then it will give you what 255 dot 255 dot what 255 and dot what, when these 3 bits are 1, so 128, these 3 bits are 1, so 128, 64 and 32, this will give you what 12, 14, 1, okay, 224, this will give you what 224, so dot 224, this is the first network mask that belongs to this given directed broadcast address. And what about the second, 255.255.255, when you will put all the 28 net ID part 1, so this will give you what, this will give you what 240, this will give you what 240. So here which option is correct? So when you will calculate for this one, when you will put all the 29 net ID part is 1, so this will give you what 255.255.255.248. so similar to you can calculate for 30 and 31 also. So which option is correct here? Option, this option matching from this given options. Okay, so 255.255.255.240, yes, this can be a subnet mask, this can be a subnet mask, ये इसका subnet mask हो सकता है. Okay, so these are the possibilities and through which you can calculate the subnet mask for the given directed broadcast address like this, in this way. So which option is correct here? Option C is correct here. So some questions are logical, some questions are very simple, so through which they will वो अपना क्या है पेपर का लेवल मेंटेन करते हैं, through which they will maintain the level of the paper. Okay, so this is all about the question number 6. क्वेश्चन नंबर 7 की बात करते हैं. दिस इज ऑल्सो ए गुड क्वेश्चन. सो इसमें हम लोग देखते हैं कि ये क्या कह रहा है आपसे और व्हाट इट इज सेइंग एंड व्हाट इट इज आस्किंग फ्रॉम यू. आइडेंटिफाई द ट्रू स्टेटमेंट फ्रॉम द गिवन स्टेटमेंट्स. दीज आर द स्टेटमेंट्स एंड इट इज सेइंग यू कि आइडेंटिफाई करिए कि कौन से स्टेटमेंट हमारे यहाँ पे सही हैं कौन से रॉन्ग है. सो पहले स्टेटमेंट की बात करते हैं. HTTP may use different TCP connection for different TCP objects of a web page if non-persistent connection are used. If non-persistent connection are used, so what is non-persistent connection? Okay, in HTTP the connection is called what? Non-persistent. If we need to establish a connection again and again for the different object, if we need to establish a connection again and again in HTTP for different objects, then that types of connection is called what? Non-persistent connection. Then that types of connection is called what? Non-persistent connection. Okay, so as we discussed also, as we know, if you want to send what 5 images and some data in non-persistent connection, okay, then how many connections you need? So for 5 images means 5 objects you have, so 5 connection for 5 images and 1 connection for some data whatever you have. So how many connection you needed? 6 connection you needed. Okay, so it is saying you what? HTTP may use different TCP connection for different TCP objects of a web page is in non-persistent connections are used. Yes, as I told you, in non-persistent connection TCP establish a connection again and again for different objects. Okay, in non-persistent. So yes, this option is true. This option is true. Okay, let's see what about the option C. Option 2 की statement 2 की बात करते हैं. FTP uses 2 connections are for data transfer and another for control. Yes, as we know that FTP 20, FTP port number 20 we use for the data transfer, and FTP 21 we use port number 21 we used for the data control. Okay, so yes, FTP uses 2 connections are for data transfer and another for control. Okay, yes, this is also a true statement. This is also a true statement. Let's see what is statement 3rd is saying. Telnet and FTP can only use 2 connections at a time. So telnet is a protocol that is known as telecommunication protocol network, okay, and sometimes it is called what, telnet, terminal network or terminal node, okay. So it is used to provide the connect the remote computer to the local computer, okay, remote computer to the local computer. So telnet uses only 1 connection at a time, but FTP uses 2 connection. Yes, FTP uses 2 connection, but telnet uses only 1 connection. So that's why this is a wrong statement. That's why this is a wrong statement. So here which option is correct? First only, no, option A is wrong. First and second, yes, option B is correct here. First and second is correct. Second and third, no, wrong. First, second and third, all no, wrong. So which option is correct here? Option B is correct here. So these types of questions they can ask you, very simple questions. If you know the basic about the subject, then you are able to solve that types of question, okay, understand. So thank you.
If you really like the video, please hit the like button, share the video, subscribe to our YouTube channel and press the bell icon for the latest updates. Thank you.